I just told the team there's a fine line between drinking wine and squashing grapes in our business, and that's an example of it. That ball's on the ground right there in the red area, and that's the difference. I want to congratulate Dallas, man. I want to compliment our guys on their efforts. It was a hard-fought game tonight, but it's nothing mystical about the outcome. I just thought we didn't do enough over 60 minutes to position ourselves specifically. Thought we started slow offensively, and I thought it was self-inflicted wounds, penalties and things of that nature to get us off schedule. I didn't think we were as connected as we should have been defensively in some moments in the first half. Didn't necessarily manifest itself in the terms of points, but it was some field positional flipping like chunks and things of that nature. Thought we settled down and cleaned some of that up over the second half, but obviously when you're playing a good team, and particularly a guy like Dak Prescott, man, you're in tight ball games. He ends up with the ball last. You got a chance to lose, and that's really just a synopsis of what transpired. Had some injuries in play. Nick Herbert got a hamstring. DeMarvin Leal had a neck injury of some kind that's being evaluated. Don't have a lot of information on that. And that's where it is. I'll pause and open up for questions.
Mike, what kept your offense from being able to turn those turnovers and stops into points and sustaining those drives?
Some of it was lack of execution by us. Some of it was top quality execution by them. We own it. We got to be better. You +3 in some of those instances, man. It shouldn't come down to that. So we didn't do a lot of things well enough to secure victory, no doubt.
Were the down and distance, why the struggles for a second week on third down on defense?
I just thought early on, man, I didn't think that we were connected enough from a communication standpoint. They paced us a little bit. But a lot of that's got to do with Dak, He's a veteran guy. He's good in those moments.
Mike, George Pickens wasn't one of your higher snap players on offense. There was a whole series where he was on the bench in the second half. What went into that?
We just wanted to kind of minimize his reps in an effort to get more productivity. We just trying to rep manage in terms of the totality of the big picture. He wasn't less of a focal point in terms of our intentions of what we wanted to do offensively, but we did want to cut his reps a little bit in an effort to get higher quality play just in general.
Was he not playing up to the quality that you wanted from him?
It's no different than we minimize some of the snaps of D linemen like Cam Hayward and so forth, man. It's just about snap management. It's no underlying story, to be quite honest with you.
It seemed like Beanie was getting targeted by Dak throughout the game. What did you see from his performance tonight?
I think we all know that Beanie's going to get targeted, and I think Beanie knows he's going to get targeted, man. He's a young guy, in the huddle, such as life in the NFL as a defensive back.
They had struggled to run the ball. What do you feel like they were able to do to get on track against you guys?
As he mentioned, we had to allocate a certain number of people in the passing game, and so that's the cat and mouse strategic component of play that kind of goes down in good close football games.
Anyone else?
What's your mindset about taking the last time out on defense there?
Just trying to win the game, man. Wanted to gather some information, see the structure that they came out in, get ourselves in the right call. It was a fourth down play. No hesitation about that. We had an opportunity to win that game right there, forget what comes after. And so we took a timeout, we communicated, we got in a call that we liked, and they won the down.
In general, are you thinking when it gets under a certain amount of time on the clock, you're much more likely to win the game on defense than you would be no matter how many timeouts you'd save for offense?
It was a fourth down play. The game was right there.
Anyone else? All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.